Hey, my name is Shaniqua Daniel, and I know that we always think that this was going to be a good year, but unfortunately it turned out to be a crazy year. Even like far as myself, back in June, I was diagnosed with coronavirus, known as COVID-19. And I was thinking that, everything was going to be easily, but unfortunately, like I still been having a slow start, even far as now, till today. Um, I was in the hospital for a whole week. Just being in the hospital, not being able to breathe and not able to do things on your own. So, I just want to tell you some very, very, very important steps to take so that you could avoid catching the virus or spreading the virus. Because when I tell you that was like the worst experience I have ever experienced in my life, like seriously, it was the worst experience. First, I want to tell you the importance of wearing a face mask. A face mask is very important when it comes to not catching the virus. Like, if you could wear a face mask to make sure you're doing like cover your face. When you wear it, make sure that it cover your nose down to your chin, and don't have it hanging up under your chin. The proper way is making sure you wearing it over your face, over your mouth, to prevent the spread and to avoid you catching it as well. The CDC have gave us a lot of guidelines on what to follow, and wearing a face mask is one of them. Now that we have learned about the importance of wearing a face mask, you also want to make sure that you're washing your hands at all times, sanitizing your hands. Like, no matter where you go, always make sure you're washing your hands. Like, far as the steps that it takes to washing your hand, you want to make sure you wet your hand up first. And once you have wet your hand, then you want to lather them with soap and scrub them. And once you scrub your hands together, for a good 20 seconds, or what people used to say, sing the ABC song. And once you finish with that, then you want to rinse them real good and dry them properly. You want them to be completely dry. And then also, when you don't clean your hands, you don't did everything, you want to avoid touching your face, because your hands get germs up under your nails. So you don't want to be touching your face, touching your mouth, touching your eyes, because that's a way to spread the virus as well. Even though you might not be feeling sick or anything like that, but you could easily get the virus, and you don't want to become sick at all. So you always want to make sure you got you some soap. Use the soap. It don't matter. Just wash your hand real, real good when you're using soap. And let's just say if you don't have soap and you're not around soap at the time, you might just be out, family and friends. So another thing to make sure you can keep your hands clean as well, we have hand sanitizer. As long as you have the hand sanitizer, you can always use hand sanitizer whenever you touch anything. At all times, when you're touching something, make sure you use hand sanitizer. If you're not near somewhere where you can wash your hand and keep your hand clean, you can always keep your hand clean as long as you got hand sanitizer in your area. So that's something very important too as well. Don't touch your face. Put your hands in your mouth, in your eyes, anything in your face. That's the way that you could catch the virus, and you'll end up spreading it as well. So another step to take is very important as well. Social distancing. I know it's very hard to like social distance, because that's what we are used to. But if you're social distancing, you keep it at least 6 feet apart from you and someone else, you're fine. If it's your family, someone that's in your household, you should be fine. But like someone that you don't know, a stranger, make sure you have that distance in between y'all two. You want to avoid close contact. When you get too close to someone, it easily, because the virus, it stays in the air. Someone could easily sneeze. Someone could cough. So if they sneeze and a cough, and if you have that distance, that 6 feet in between, then you should be fine. As long as you got on your mask, you should be fine. As long as you keeping your hands clean at all times, you will be fine. So I feel like as long as you follow all those important steps, you could easily be safe and be good. So you don't have to worry about you catching the virus or your family catching the virus. I know we was probably all thinking that everything was going to be good. This should be over soon. But I know it's lasting a little longer than what everybody expected. But all I can say is, if you follow the steps, avoid everything that I said, I promise you that you will do good. And you will not be like me and end up catching the virus. And if you do catch the virus, I pray that you get over it and you do good. And you'll be back to your normal self, and hopefully this virus will be gone soon so we could get back to our normal life. Everyone, please be safe and have a good day.